Alright, I will be back after ads. Hold on. What the flip? Alright. What's going on? I was pissing, so whoever scared me, guess what? You wasted it. Sorry to break it to ya. I was taking a fat piss. Who is a prop? Nice try, buddy. But, oh my goodness, thank you so much, Alvaria, for first ghosties. Thank you. Are you late for the party? No, I just came back from pissing. But hello, you guys. Hello. Today is a little bit different from. Okay, let's hope that doesn't happen the whole time. Today's a little bit What the flip? Guys, why did my outfit combo? What the frick happened? I still have my Christmas hat, so I guess that's all that matters. Why did my outfit Dude, look how much crap I have on. Oh my god. But thank you for the fit change. No one really ever gets that, so thank you. It's like you and another ghosty. Oh my god! Thank you so much. Hello, Chan Man. Combo. Hello. Thank you for the 100 videos. Thank you. Welcome in, everyone, though. Welcome in. Today, yes, is a little bit different content from what I normally do. I'm going to be talking about some streaming stuff. I had a PowerPoint slide, and then I got lazy. So... it's up to, I wanted to ask you guys if you want me to do something in the background while we talk about it, or if you just want to stare at my lovely ghosty face. Because ghosties, I'm gonna tell you right now, you might want to get a good look at this ghosty, because I'm disappearing on January 1st, alright? That is my now confirmed date. I'm gonna be posting it on Twitter in a few days, when my debut is gonna be announced. So, yes. But yes, it will, my re-debut will be on January 1st. So, you might want to stare at my face while you have the time, alright? Because I'm going to evolve, alright? Stare at my face while you have the time! No, I'm not graduating on the 1st. No, I'm not. I'm evolving like a Pokemon on the 1st. I'm not getting out. You would have to drag me by my dead dust to get me to freaking graduate. Nice effing try, buddy. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. You could have your face for the entire screen. All right, possibly. I don't know if actually my face is kind of, as you can see, Ghosty, you guys had to wear the little cap, the professor cap. Not the type of Professor Prop is. I don't know what the heck a type of Professor Prop is, but you guys are wearing the little professor hat today, okay? Because my head is too big, so it can't fit on my head. So it had to go in your Ghosty's head. Sorry. We look at old Mickey Redeem. Yes, I thought you were quitting. No, I'm not quitting. No, I am rebranding. So I will be keeping everything up though. For my part, I'm not gonna do a full reset. I'm just the way I look now is going to change, and I've not released how it looks yet, so it's very exciting. It's not about. I'm gonna be the same exact person. All right, I'm just gonna be in a new form. All right. No, I'm not quitting. Don't worry. I would never. Starting January 1st, you will no longer be a VTuber. I will not have my IRL. Hello, hentai. I will not be doing that either. No. I am not IRL streamer. But, yeah, so today we are just gonna be yapping, and I'm gonna be saying some little tipsies. It doesn't have to be all we talk about, but yes. Oh, hello, one-eyed. I'll thank you for the chica squish. Thank you. Thank you. But yes, it is exciting. We're gonna have all new emotes. All my old emotes will be in my Discord, so if you wanted to use my older ones, then that's where you would have to use them, because they were getting wiped. But it's okay. The little ghosties are still staying, who gave Mickey a water stone. What do you mean a water stone? Wait, why am I like spitting while I'm talking? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? But yeah, for any of you new ghosties, I have not really done a just chatting. Like, I used to do them like kind of like tri-weekly. Is that what it's called? Wait, what? Duo weekly? I don't know what it's called. Like every 2 weeks I do one, but I kind of stopped. So now we're getting back into it, and I'm gonna say some stuff that I've learned being a little streamer for a year and a few months, which is freaking crazy. But Delulu, what the heck are you talking about, Delulu? What the heck? I'm not Delulu, I'm VTuber. Now, I think VTubing and normal, like not normal streaming, what's it called? Like streaming without a face cam or IRL streaming is like different in like a lot of ways. That's just my opinion though. I think that being a VTuber is different than an ordinary streamer, but I guess it depends the route you take. So, hold on, let me zoom in on my face. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit here. So I don't know if any of you really are even gonna start streaming, but I had a friend talk to me the other day that wanted to start streaming, and I was like, oh my god, like I want to talk about it a little bit, because it is a bi-weekly. Oh, thank you, bi-weekly. Yeah, every week, Ghosties, I'm going to go on a week break. Surprise, that's what's gonna happen in the new year. I'm joking. Wait, we never chat. Chat is not chatting. Well, okay, I chatter a lot during, or okay, I do not shut the hell up, but I mean like just my face speaking without a game in the background. I have not done that for like a minute. No, they mentioned you're gonna stop being a VTuber and do. No, I'm not. I am not doing that ever. I like my ghosty privacy. And that's, I'm gonna be doing some of fourth wall breaking today. I know I kind of keep in a little, you know, a ghosty persona, all right? But for the stream, I might break it a little bit, which I hate to do because it almost doesn't feel like I'm streaming when I do that. Because like the type of VTuber I am is kind of like not as much as like older type of VTuber. Like I like to kind of sit in my role as what I am. But a lot lot of newer VTubers kind of are just themselves, but they're just like a character as well. But I like to kind of like act like I am, you know. I am a ghost, alright, I'm breaking the fourth wall, alright, everybody shut the frick up, alright. But you know, like things I do are kind of mixed together, like I like to kind of stay in that role. That's why I think being VTuber is a little bit different from being like a like casual streamer. Or like one that is like IRL streamer, or because you do have a persona, but it's not like you kind of are playing a character, but it's in a different way. Because like when you're a VTuber, it's kind of like you have a character that is on the screen that you are, and you also kind of act in a way. It could be goodbye weak knees. What the flip does that mean? Oh, really? Miki's actually 9-year-old. That would be horrible. Oh, my Twitch account would be taken down at this moment. All ghosties are going to prison. All right, no. Anyway, that's not the case. I promise. IRL like C-Dog VA. Yeah, sure. C-Dog. He has a pretty good like persona going on. I think it's just different, in my opinion, when you are a VTuber. That's just I know some people say that is all the same thing, and it is somewhat the same. Like I think that like you can't just stream. Like you're gonna have to post something else if you want like a what's it like a more like even growth, I guess you could say. You're gonna have to post on YouTube. You're gonna have to grandma. Okay, what the hell's going on? I'm literally dressed as a cute little schoolgirl right now. I don't know what the f y'all are talking about, ghosties. Alright, am I just like wrinkly in a schoolgirl outfit? Is that what you're freaking trying to say? What the flap? But anyway. Oh wait, I want to say something really random though. I want to show you ghosties. So this was made by Boxed Wolf actually in the but the thing I love about this is that they got my knee wrinkles. They have my knee wrinkles in the clothing. Sorry. Oh my god, I keep misclicking. Look at my they have my knee wrinkles at the bottom. You could kind of see. Sorry, I just thought it was funny. I love that they got my knee wrinkles in there. It's so good. I know, it's a really cute photo. I don't like all the way understand why I'm bleeding out of my stomach, but it's so cute. I love it. Berry Munchie. And Dan reference. Oh yeah. Dan. I love Dan. That's like the first thing I started reading. Anyway, we're getting off topic. But listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, we're gonna talk about streaming and stuff, but it's also gonna be off topic because I don't run that way. I cannot focus on one topic for like hard focus. I have a lot of issue, but but yeah, I wanted to show you ghosties that because I thought it was funny. Turbo Granny's probably one of my favorite characters in Dan for real. IRL, Mickey and Sailor. What the flip? That actually, that was on my, what's it called? My donathon thing. Whatever, subathon. I would have done a cosplay. I think that was one of the things that was like really far. I wouldn't have showed my face though, but what the heck? It's not your blood. No, it's so cute. I love it, Wolf. What is the year? The bears. Oh my god, yeah, from Amori. Oh yeah, that is what you said. I remember now. No, I love it so much. No, I love that you got my knee little lines. I loved it. I was like, that's so cute. So thank you, Wolf. I love it. Yeah, that is off. Yeah, sorry, ghosties. But yes, if you are starting to streaming, you are free to ask any questions as well. But I'm just gonna be talking about my experience. The things that I did not know was gonna happen when I started this type of stuff. I think a big part that you don't know that's gonna happen is honestly like finding people, I guess. But like it's in a weird way. It's kind of like you have, in my opinion, you should be prepared to be talking to a wall, and you're gonna have to be okay with that, especially in the beginning, because I've seen this in so many things that people have talked about. Like the sad thing is nobody cares, like, you know, who you are, which sounds really sad and depressing. But like I've come to terms with that, so like you have to make people care about who you are a little bit. In a weird way. I have found that out, and I've never been like too confident, but I am running proof that you can be fine without having confidence. All right. You can be perfectly good streamer with having 1 centimeter of confidence, and you can run on that. Okay. I'm telling you right now. Mickey, do you have any tips for a new streamer? Oh yeah, like prop. Prop, I think that you could have used more white cream on your gingerbread house. But that's just my opinion, Prop. We don't care. No, you go see, dude. I'm just meaning like when you first start, Like, it is kind of true. Nobody really knows. Oh my god! Hello, welcome in, Raiders. Hello, Kari, VT, welcome in. Oh my god, what the flip? Welcome in. Okay, let me shout you out, love. Holy flippa. Welcome in, Raiders of Kari. Oh my gosh, the aviator has landed on your Hello, aviators. Welcome in. Hi, hello. I hope you lovelies had a lovely stream. We were just talking about some little VTuber tips and off-topic things. But welcome in here. Let me shout you out, the love. Oh, thank you very much. Let me be your spirit guide. Thank you, me. Hello. Let me give you a shout out, though. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. But hello, I hope you're doing well. Hello. We had an amazing time. Oh, that's so good. Well, welcome in. What did you guys do over there? Honestly, you are VTuber too, right? You are VTuber as well. You are VTuber as well. Yeah, if you wanted to, you could say tip as well. But welcome in, loves. It is nice to meet you. My name is Furin Mizuki. I am a spirit guide, ghost VTuber. Hello, nice to meet you. Hello. But for any upcoming little streamers, I'm just saying some little things that I've learned over my little year of experience here. It's been like a year and a few months, and it's like crazy. It's crazy to think that you've been streaming that long. Yeah, we're doing an impromptu karaoke. Oh, that's so fun! Oh my gosh, I still owe a karaoke. Scratch his head. But I hope that sounds really fun. I hope you had a good time. If any of you lovelies need to take a break, especially the freaking streamer themselves, if you need to go take a break and take a chillax pill, you are free to do so. All right, I really appreciate the rave. The raid, maybe a rave as well. Maybe a rave as well. Kari VT _ is a VTuber. Yes, they are VTuber. I love seeing a fellow VT come in here because then I know that they were VTuber. That's how I know. We raving. Man, I wish we were raving. We could have a raving while saying tips. That'd be like a freaking crazy stream, huh? Actually, Miki, you about 5 karaokes. I don't know about 5 karaokes. What are you talking about? I don't know. That'd be horrible. I'd have to do like a 5-day long stream then. That would suck. Oh, that cute little emote's going ba 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 ba. But yes, welcome in. So yes, though, I do want to talk about a little bit more of what is it? Like freaking what you would have to expect when you first start out, because I think that is again something that people have to kind of like think about. They kind of have to think about that a lot because I mean, I was lucky enough to come into this kind of not expecting a lot. I did have some friends, and it's good to be like excited and motivated as well. But it's sad because sometimes you will get like, say you want to start with a model and you want to start with all that. See, I was whiny a little bit, and I really wanted to start with a model. So I really looked around a lot, and see, there's a lot of free options or options that are like paid and a lot cheaper than getting your own. You know what I mean? But if you do want to start with that, that is perfectly okay. I think that spending a lot of money though on a model in the beginning, and if you have not streamed before, is kind of a scary idea because I had a friend, they didn't get a full model or anything, but they started with stuff. They started with buying a lot of stuff, and they started streaming, and then they didn't like it anymore. Like when they started streaming, they were like, "Dang, like I kind of liked watching it better than being a streamer," you know. And it made me really sad though, because they had that dream for a long time. You know what I mean? So, just in the beginning, at least do a few test streams. You can literally get a little art done of your character, draw yourself a little stick figure as who you are, and you could just start as that. In my opinion, I think that is good. I've always been told, what the heck? You want to try PNG Tuber too? Yes. Trying PNG Tuber, especially in the beginning though, is very smart. It is very smart to do. All right, always look at Kofi. What? One scene and One Piece. What? One Piece? Why are we talking about some One Piece? Oh, I love me some One Piece. Don't even get me started. Oh my god. Hello, Jewel. Welcome in. Hello. A 2D model is best. 2D models are very fun to look at. And in the beginning, especially on Twitter, I know there's a lot of like really pretty models to look at. Like I go down the freaking rabbit hole of like looking at pretty models. So I I understand the want. Like, I remember looking and be like, oh my god, I want one so bad. You know what I mean? But definitely when you're just starting streaming, you've never done it before, I definitely recommend trying it out, you know, trying it out at first, because you know, if you end up not liking it, which is scary, it is very scary to figure that out. I was scared that I wasn't gonna like it when I first started, and actually it became like one of my favorite things ever in the world. So it could go one of two ways, all right? You could freaking be like, dang, I don't really like this too much, but or you could fall in love with it and then you're stuck forever. Pit crew, yes, pit crew is very good for PNG models. You always have to check though, always double check, because sometimes the people on pit crew are like, they don't want you to use the model for certain stuff. But if it's only commercial rights, I don't know, do commercial rights count for streaming? Actually, I think they might. Gulp. Or I think commercial rights just stand for kind of like merch and stuff, right? Isn't that like they don't want those arts on like bags or something? You know what I mean? $20 pre-made model carried me for a year. Yes, Jewel, it is very good to start like that, because then once you know you love it, you are strapped in. You are strapped in. You know what I mean? And never know until you try. Yes, right. I agree, Grunt. I do agree. I do agree. Can you explain why you wouldn't like it? It could be a lot of reasons. You know, it could be a little bit more harder to, you know, find an audience than you thought. Because it is kind of sad sometimes. But the thing is, there is viewers for anything you do. There is like literally viewers for anything that you could want to do. There is someone who wants to watch a cozy streamer. There's someone who wants to watch someone screaming in their ear. Okay? So there's like pretty much viewers for everything. A thing I have heard a lot though is the mic quality is like a very good first impression. So if you were gonna put your money into something, I would definitely say a mic, okay? That is my opinion. Starting out, if you want something to put your money into and you don't want to fully commit to a model, which would kind of be a good idea, mic would be probably the best way to go, because it is like first impression, you know. You don't have to have like a freaking outstanding like ear orgasming like like microphone quality, but I think something that is like very clear to some extent and doesn't have like like in my opinion would help you out a lot in the beginning. But that's just something, in my opinion, that would help you a lot. Just starting out, like, as good first impression, you know, good first impression to kind of have a nice, like, quality control in some aspect. There's gonna be scuff everywhere, all right? I even still have scuff, and it's really sad. I have a lot of scuff, all right? A lot of VTubers do, a lot of streamers do, so it's not, like, it's not something that will be, like, the end of the world, you know? Oh, but hello, what, you could get a good mic, but you could also get a cheaper mic and learn how to that is true. See, I use a Blue Yeti, which is not the top of the market, but I did do a little bit of mixing with some filters in here, which is very good, all right, because it kind of helped me. You could hear my fan going like in the background when I first started, and I was like bass boosted really bad. But yeah, if you do have a cheaper mic and you know you don't really have money to put into anything, you can always get the filters. There's really good OBS filters actually, and plugins that you can kind of play with. Lots of YouTube tutorials. Like, God bless the YouTube tutorials, dude. They will save your anus. They are everywhere, okay? At some point, the scuff is enjoyable. Yes, I've heard that some people do think the scuff is funny. It's kind of funny, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. And you can't really escape it, so you might as well, like, embrace it. You know what I mean? At that point, you're not gonna ever, like, of course, I feel like as a streamer, sometimes you feel guilty. You're like, dang, like, why did that just go so wrong? But then, you know, at the end of the day, it's never gonna end. So, like, you could even see streamers who are in companies, like VTubers, and, like, streamers who are in, like, what are they called? Not companies, but they're, like, under a name of, like, a type of company. And even if they're IRL, like, there is, like, scuff everywhere. There is no escape. So, especially in the beginning, you have an excuse. You always be like, I'm newer. Like, you can kind of use that for a while. And then, like, slowly just accept that it's not gonna go away. You know, huh? Watch tutorials easy, making the tutorials, making the tutorials is different kind of learning. Yes, making them is like totally different. Like, once you're able to kind of like, I don't know, like make videos or like be able to teach other people, you kind of like feel cool, you know? Scuff. Oh yeah, Kari's unscuffed. Wow, Kari, I'm gonna tune in. All right, let me learn. Let me learn some. At the end of the day, it's night. Oh, yep, at the end of the day, it is night. You are very correct. H2O Delirious is an interesting person because people like it when his mic... I think it's funny to have like moments where your mic will like spaz out, but I've had that before too. It's like very like embarrassing for me. But then when I replay it, I kind of laugh. You know what I mean? I'm getting bullied. What the flip's happening in here, ghosties? What the flip? What the funny is that's basically part of his brand. Yes, some, you know, Scuff can also get you some clippable moments, I won't lie. And just saying, especially as a VTuber, because I'm gonna kind of be leaning towards more VTuber type of tips. Even though they could honestly probably go for most streaming. Again, I will say that I do think that VTubing, in the culture of VTubing, is a lot different from like, not casual streaming. I don't know other types of streaming other than VTubing, and that includes like VTubing is PNG tubers and anyone that kind of has like a little character that you're kind of like acting and talking as, if you understand, like something like that. But yeah, I do think that they're quite different. I do think that they are quite different. But again, yeah, it kind of depends on the route you're going. Cause yeah, like VTubers that are more popular nowadays, I feel like aren't exactly playing as a character. Kind of like when I used to watch VTubers back then, it was a lot of like HoloLive type of VTubers that were kind of popular and kind of like the JP type of culture, like which means like Japanese type of culture. And that's why there's things kind of like debuts that are really popular in the VTuber stuff, because that's kind of like, it's kind of like almost an idol type of like culture for some parts of the VTubing. And I like that part of VTuber like culture. But there is like also the type of VTubing culture that's not all that. Like it's not like idol culture and this and that, you know? It's like more casual. And you could also go that route. It's kind of more like you're not playing like as a character, like I'm breaking the fourth wall, which I never do, all right? I'm sorry, but like I play the character of a ghost, all right? And I think it's fun. Like when I talk about stuff in my personal life, I say like ghosty mother or my, you know, like, or like in my cave, you know, like I like to kind of keep that as a thing, you know. I like to keep that, and it kind of almost like what's it, puts a reality like break, like the person watching can kind of be like kind of sucked into like a little different type of like world a little bit, if you know what I mean. Not really, but it's kind of like you're watching a like character kind of talk, you know what I mean? Yes, it will be posted as a VOD, it will. But yeah, I'm just saying my experience. I'm not a professional. I hope you know that. I've just wanted to talk about like my experience of what I've seen, because I used to watch so many like things about VTubers and the culture and everything. So I'm just sharing some stuff that I've learned and stuff that I would have liked to know, and I think it's fun to know as well. It's very fun to learn about the culture of VTubering and stuff. And I still watch my JP HoloLivers. Yes, they're so, and they're really like an inspiration as well. They're so fun to watch. Like I used to be, my favorite VTuber was Sakura Miko from HoloLive. Sakura Miko, which was a JP VTuber. I loved her so much. She was my favorite, and she still is probably my favorite JP VTuber. But yes, you're a professional. No, I am definitely not. I am definitely not. I am a professional screaming in your ear streamer, but yes. Oh my god. What is the most immediate difference you can see from VTubing and regular tubing? Regular tubing? I would say kind of playing like, okay, because it's hard to say this in a way. It's kind of like normal streaming, you can have a persona and you could also play a character in a way, but kind of VTubing is more of a mix of like anime culture or like cartoon culture a little bit, because you are literally talking out of a character, you know what I mean? So you're like literally talking, people see you like this, all right, like a little drawing, all right? And I feel like you can have a lot more flexibility doing that, because you know, like they don't know what you look like. It's not like IRL streaming, and it's not like also without a face. And I feel like it gives you a lot more creativity in like a different way than you could do with normal streaming. Because you can have a lot of, you know, creativity with normal streaming, but VTubing, I feel like it's just like a whole new experience. It's like a very different experience watching VTubers, in my opinion, that I have seen. And I really like it. I think it is really interesting and a lot of fun to like watch and just get into, and it's just like, I don't know. But for both of those, you do want to have to suffer and do content out of streaming. If you just stream, it is gonna be very hard to find people. Like, a lot of my ghosties here that have stuck around for a very, very long time, and have been like chilling with me and being here with me for like the longest time have been found off of Twitch. And I have a lot of ghosties who also came from Twitch that are very amazing and stuff. But like, it's like kind of on TikTok. I've had a lot of ghosties who came from TikTok and they have literally stuck around since the beginning, which is insane. So like, branching out, you will definitely find people who will be willing to like chill by your side for like a very long time than you think. And you could honestly, you'll find it through Twitch, you'll find it through YouTube. I've had a lot of good stuff happening from TikTok a lot during my time here, because I started posting on there even before I debuted. So it's like it's a very important thing to, especially before you start, to at least put a little bit of like stuff out, you know, to kind of be like, hey, like, I'm here, even though people in the beginning might not care too much. It's very good to put it out at least, because I had not that many people come to my debut, but you know, the people who did come, I was so happy. Like, I was so happy that they did come, you know. So yes, it is important to kind of get yourself out there more than just streaming. Clips are very important for any streamer, and VTubing clips are everywhere. I have found so many VTubers that I love through clips. It is like the most craziest way, all right? It's just the biggest way to find any streamer, any VTuber, okay? And they're pretty easy to make. You can edit your clips literally through TikTok. TikTok has like an editing system in TikTok. You can just edit it nice and quick, save it, post it on YouTube, post it on TikTok. You're all good to go. You know what I mean? But yes, what? I found Mickey from TikTok. Yes, Sakaron was someone who has been around, as well as Boxwolf, and they've been around literally since I started, which is insane that they are literally still here and they still come talk and, you know, have like pretty much every stream they're here, which is insane to me. And even branching out, you know, even if you have people who, you know, you find on different platforms and they're not here every stream, which is totally okay, they can also, you know, I have viewers who have come like only like a few times per month, and they will come. Everyone is normally like active when you have like a bigger event, which is so cool to see. Like, I will see ghosties that I haven't like talked to for months, and they will like come to like a bigger event. And it makes me like really happy. I'm like, oh my god, like, they're still here. You know what I mean? So yeah, I have a question. Is it better to activate affiliate as quickly as possible, wait a bit for your community to grow, or just personal preference? So affiliate will come with just being pretty active. I think the best way to reach affiliate, and I have had some stories with people who have been, you know, as active as they can, trying their best, and they still cannot reach affiliate, which is it could be very like not like not inspiring or whatever it's called, you know, like it can kind of put you down a little bit if you're, you know, you're putting your all into everything and it's still not working. But again, I think the best way to kind of up your stream like viewership or whatever is to really just put out separate content. Because if people are interested in you and they see how you act on like shorts on YouTube or little like clips of you on TikTok, they will want to check you out, and it's more than you think. Because, you know, you could be a person who's kind of like looking and it says like check me out on like whatever, and then you're gonna be like, oh, I'm not gonna check them out, you know, I'm too lazy. But if you keep seeing them pop up on your TikTok or your, you know, your YouTube or whatever's going on, you know, in my personal experience, I will be like, all right, you know, I'm gonna go look at their stuff. But that is just me. It is like, you have to have kind of the mind of not a consumer in a lot of like things, and which is hard for me even still. Like on Twitter, I am definitely more of a consumer than a content producer. I definitely am a consumer with that type of stuff. So it's like two different mindsets. Like there's a content producer versus like a person who is consuming the content, you know what I mean? And a lot of us are consumers. Even as a content creator, you can be a consumer. And on, you know, I use TikTok, but I'm a consumer on TikTok as well. Like, I will eat up the crap on there, all right? So, and it's hard to kind of break out of that cycle of kind of becoming more of a content creator when you have been a consumer for so long. But once you kind of get in the groove and you can kind of like mix it together pretty well, I have not found the good balance yet. All right, I won't lie to you. I am a good old consumer, but if you can kind of switch your mind to a content creator type of sense, which is kind of weird because you're not gonna ever, I feel like when you start, you don't really feel like a content creator. It's like a very weird feeling. Like, I still don't feel like I am like a super content creator. You know what I mean? I still kind of feel like I'm just a YouTube watcher. Like, I can't, you know what I mean? And F you prop for the flat beta, alright? F you. I'm still hearing my, oh, thank you. Well, that is very, like, sweet to see you say. Prop got the right idea. Alright, shut the flip up. I met Mickey because she did a raffle and now we hate each other. Yes. Oh my god, I did do a raffle. That is how I met Prop. I did a raffle for emotes for like 200 something on Twitter, and then I met friends through Twitter a lot though. As a VTuber, Twitter is a great place to meet friends. Reddit is a great way. I just started a Reddit account like a little bit ago, so any of you ghosties are on Reddit. Yeah, I started a Reddit and I posted like I think one clip and I got banned. No, not banned, but they didn't allow me because I kept deleting it because I didn't know how to use Reddit, and I kept deleting it and reposting it because I wanted to do something else. But Reddit is actually a really good place for VTubers. And I think that's kind of something that you kind of forget about, because Reddit is very consumer friendly. Like, you are on there to, you know, doom scroll, all right? But it's really good. It has a very cool community for VTubers on there, actually. I love the Case O AI videos. I saw one today, bro. He ran into Waffle House. I saw one today. Like I should mention, just recently our Lord and Savior Moist Critical posted a video about how important it is to multi-stream, utilizing both YouTube and Twitch to maximize growth. Oh my god, really? I have never done that. I have never multi-streamed, but I think it's because my PC will explode. So, I don't really have a lot of information on that. I have heard that, though. I have, from eating the sandwich to trying to make it for others. Yes, that is literally a perfect example, Classy. That is a perfect example of kind of how it feels like, you know, you're always served the sandwich, and then one day you're like, I want to make sandwiches for other people. And then you kind of start making them, and you're like, wait, how do I make this sandwich as good as other people made it? You know? Like, how do I make this as good as I've seen other people do it, and like people I look up to sandwiches. And in the beginning, again, it is very slow, and in some cases I've seen people get lucky. Like, you can get lucky. It is almost a algorithm luck at some point. YouTube will put your videos out there at some point, and I know it could seem hard to see. Like, you can post for a while, but once you find like what YouTube is kind of looking for, which I found, VODs, YouTube does not like VODs for your algorithm. So heads up. I was posting a little bit of VODs on my YouTube channel, and it was kind of pushing my channel more down. YouTube does not like VODs. I don't know, and YouTube also does not like numbers. Like, if I put part 1 in my thing, they don't really like that either. I'm not too sure why. That's like a weird algorithm thing for YouTube. But yeah, and I think the first thing was another VTuber. What? I think the first was another VTuber raid, and Mickey was playing the Subway Horror Train game. Huh? Another thing, like a raid? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, no, I don't have a Reddit thing, sorry. Do you mean like where you saw me before, Chan Man? Like where you met me? Like a raid? Is that where you came from, Chan Man? Yeah, what? I met Mickey from TikTok. She was talking about making Minecraft. Oh, lovely. See, and then people will find you through some horrific clips, and then I feel embarrassed a little bit, but you know what? I said it, so it can't really be erased. You're making a digital footprint, all right? Upping VODs on YouTube kills your channel. Yes, it does. That is why I started a VOD channel that is separate from my more content edited stuff, and my shorts and everything. I separated them magically, all right? So my VODs channel is gonna have long videos that are not edited, and that are like, you know, posted fully fatly, not edited up, because YouTube likes the edited videos. They really do. They like the more chopped up edited videos with the thumbnail that is clickbait. Alright, that's when I first met you, Miki. Oh my god, Chan Man, I remember that game too. I do remember that horror game I played. Oh, that's so cool though that you came from there. That's so cool. I remember that stream, and then it crashed, and then I wanted to cry. And YouTube's algorithm is tricky, but once you get it, it works so well. Yes, if you use the hashtags on YouTube correctly, honestly, just spam the hashtags. It's kind of similar to how TikTok is. TikTok, you want to spam those freaking hashtags. The only place that isn't good with hashtags, I think, what is Twitter. Twitter is very weird. I've not figured out Twitter algorithm. Twitter can be a very good place for VTubers. But it's weird because a lot of VTubers who have a lot of followers on Twitter have an issue with, you know, having as many followers on, you know, Twitch or whatever. Like, they can have a nice following on Twitter and be happy, and then it kind of like, in some cases it kind of is like that for a lot of platforms as well. Like, you'll be chilling someplace and then another place you kind of like lack it a little bit. But I literally think it is just the algorithm that finds you, you know what I mean? And the type of, you know, viewers you find as well. But yes, if it wasn't for Mickey, I wouldn't have found a lot of VTubers I watch nearly regularly. I'm so glad though, Sakura. And yes, I met a lot of very cool VTubers. And you will meet so many cool people being a VTuber. If you like ask people to be friends, and you will be surprised when people you don't think want to be your friend will say, you know, like they want to be your friend back. And you can meet so many like really cool people. So yeah, you know, lots of pros to being a VTuber. The thing about being out there though, kind of as like a streamer or in general, is like you can't always, okay, obviously big thing, you need to be careful what you say online, all right? This is like a digital footprint that you will have here forever, which I think is really cool. It's like a death trap, and also really cool. Like, you know, one day, Ghosty, when we are all gone, this stuff will still be on YouTube, and this stuff will still be on Twitch forever or whatever, you know, like this account will always be here, my account on YouTube will always be there, and it's like really cool to think that, you know, you're always gonna, you know, be a part of online stuff in a way. But being in front of people, even if it's a smaller if it's a smaller kind of like group of ghosties or whoever you know you call your viewers, well, whoever is watching, it is a little bit scary because even if you feel a certain way, you can't really always, you know, show that side of you. And of course you're free to. Like, in my opinion, and in my experience, I have had times where I was a little bit sad, or like a little bit, I'm not saying anything about you ghosties either. It's just like I would stream and sometimes things would happen and I wouldn't be very happy, you know, and you know, I would kind of treat it almost like it was a joke just to cover it up, you know, and that's kind of something that you're gonna have to be kind of like a little bit step forward, like ready to kind of like not fake it, but like be okay with kind of hiding how you feel when you are live in front of people, especially just to stay to a certain profession. Because I will be honest, if you need help and you need to talk to people about stuff, you should definitely, you know, have a friend to talk to or something. But if you come, you know, on here with people and you kind of talk about like very personal stuff, it could drive people away in a certain way, only because, you know, everyone's going through their own stuff, and in my opinion, I have, you know, I have seen people do that, and, you know, it kind of makes people a little, like, not sure what to say. Like, I've said some pretty personal stuff on here before, and I try to make it, like, really short and sweet. So it's not kind of like, you know, what's it called, trauma dumping or, like, something like that. Because if you do that, it can make people very uncomfortable, in a certain way. Because, you know, I feel like people come to watch streams to kind of, like, escape reality. You know what I mean? Like, they kind of come here to kind of have entertainment, you know. They could, and then that's why it's really cool, because they could be watching a YouTube video, but they come to talk to you and kind of have a little fun. You know what I mean? Yeah. What Mickey ruins our future presidential election. Yeah, no, hell no. Hey, Mickey for president, 2048. All right. And I think you were at 350, 400-ish followers. Oh my gosh. Yes, Shanman. Definitely. I have been very, very grateful for the ghosties that have come around here. I've been very, very grateful for you guys that come and stick around and talk to me about whatever. Even though this is also, this stream is very different from the content I normally do, but I appreciate you ghosties even being here and you know, talking with me. Yosh, occasionally if Mickey no good, I may need to speak with chat. Yes, I'm gonna spill some beans. There was a time, ghosties, where I was a little bit uncomfortable. I remember, it was a time because I was putting my all into streaming, and it was an inside joke with my chat and me, and I'm not gonna say explicit stuff, but it was kind of an inside joke, and I would kind of like play it off a certain way where I was okay with it, but I was putting so much like you know, heart and soul into streaming as I do, and you know, people were saying some stuff and I was kind of sad. It was kind of, you know, putting me down a little bit. I won't lie to you, but I know that they did not mean it like harshly. But see, as like a streamer, you do have to kind of put the little like the little like it's all a joke like kind of like mask sometimes, just to make sure everyone's comfortable and make sure that you're not kind of like making it weird, you know? Because if I was gonna say like, what the heck, if I was gonna say like, Ghosties, like, I don't like this, what the heck's going on, like, I feel like it is kind of like a kind of mood killer. And I would like streams, my streams anyway, to be like, you know, like kind of an escape a little bit, because I do play as, you know, a ghosty. I play as a little ghosty character here. Breaking the fourth wall, breaking the fourth wall. But I do play as that, and I kind of, again, do want it to be like a little world building, like escape, and that's the type of VTuber and streamer I want to be. So yeah, so like when issues like that happen, yes, mods are important. At a certain time, like, and if you have friends that you could start out with mods, I would say is very good. Because especially in the beginning, there's a lot of trollers, and you know, I still don't think that I would need mods. Like I know that I need to get them, but it's like kind of a thought in my head where I'm like, nah, like I don't need mods, whatever. But in the end, it's like very, very important. Because you kind of have that barrier where you don't have to be the one to be mean to people. Because as a streamer, you don't really want to be the one to be mean to, you know, a ghosty being, you know, a little bit or whatever. Like, I would never want to be mean to any of you if you were going too far, and I would feel too guilty. And that is why I probably should have mods, but so far I've been able to handle it somewhat. I know there has been times where someone was a little bit uncomfortable and there's been arguing in my chat before with ghosties, and I'm kind of like, haha, yeah, guys. But hopefully by my debut, I would love to have at least one mod, okay? On my debut, that would be pretty cool. So yeah. And yeah, probably trauma dumping is what I've heard, but sometimes it's not just VTuber, the viewers themselves. I've had moments, but I've been on channels that were okay, so just very limited. Yes, as a chatter as well, it is pretty important to also be careful of what you're saying in other people's streams, you know. Of course, if you feel very lonely, you need to reach out to someone. There is a lot of actually places that you wouldn't expect that you can find. Like, if you use Discord, there are servers that, you know, there's venting places where you could vent to people. People's DMs are open for venting. And if you are open to that, that is like perfect places to, you know, go and, you know, obviously not say your too personal stuff, but if you need to vent about something in your life, there's a lot of places to go. But kind of, you know, streamers are kind of here to be a nice little entertainment and kind of talk and like interact with you in certain ways. If it is totally okay for the streamer, if they're having like an open session or whatever, that is totally okay. But for sometimes I have also, it hasn't really happened in here before, but I've been in like freaking streams and I've seen people do that, and I've seen like the streamer kind of get awkward if you're like, oh yeah, because you don't want to say something that's wrong, and you don't want to also like dwell on it too long, because then it kind of makes it awkward. You know what I mean? But yes, I have seen that before. Miki, was there ever a point where you were nervous or scared to stream? Yes, and it's very weird. It's kind of when you take a break. When I've taken breaks, I've sat in front of my screen before like I streamed, and I've sat there and I'm like, oh my god, why am I scared? And I'm not gonna lie, honestly, before every stream, I have a little bit of butterflies. I do still get butterflies, all right? I do still get butterflies because I'm always scared. I'm like, what if I'm not gonna be like as fun today or as funny, or what if I'm not entertaining today, or like I do have those thoughts, you know, everyone has those thoughts. So yes, I honestly still as even streaming for a year, I do get a little bit of butterflies still. That's honestly probably why I take a dump before stream. I take nervous dumps. And I'm not, that's honestly probably why I always have to take a dump before stream, because I have the butterflies and it's like mixing up my stomach. That is genuinely probably why I take nervous craps before stream. Because... Hentai! Why am I hentai? Because I take dumps before stream. Hold on, I'm taking a sip. I'm taking a sip. Not of alcohol, it's water. Alright, let's relax. And it wasn't me, it was the mods. Yes! Perfect example of how nice it would feel. But I can definitely understand that. Yes. And it like mods are like, they kind of have to be the bad person, you know, and they're not being bad person, but like if there's like, say I have a regular or you have a regular that's always here, and for some reason one day that they're just, you know, I've had someone in here, you know, making some weird words, all right, and I've had also people come in here and they're like, marry me, and they spam it. You know, the world is kind of a crazy place. The world's kind of a crazy place, and you will meet some crazy people online. I kind of just laughed it off, but it's a little bit awkward once, like, because I will respond to a lot of things that I think kind of are a little bit weird with a joke back, because I kind of make it into a joke. That's kind of all I can do live. Like, what am I gonna do live? And that is why mods are important. Which I don't have, which is crazy. I do have a few friends who are mods, but they're not, I don't always expect them to be here. So I do technically have mods, but they're not like people who aren't my good friend. Like, it's not like I have like a random mod on the application. Thank you. Oh, he got he. What does it like? He got he togo. Sorry, I cannot pronounce. Thank you so much for letting me be your spirit guide. Thank you. We're doing some streaming tips and experience talking. And if anyone here is a streamer, you could also ask questions or, you know, say some hardships you've had, and I will also talk to you about it. You know. How to stop my brain from turning off when the little red light turns on. Oh, like when you don't know what to talk about. Is that what you mean? Like, when you're streaming and you're kind of like, oh crap, I don't know what to say anymore. I know that can also be, thank you for the my ghosty. Oh, Heghog, that's her name. Thank you, Heghog, for the Me Bear Spirit Guide. Thank you. Thank you. My ghosty. Well, welcome in. Time to apply for mod. I do want to open up mod applications to you ghosties. I have said that before. How many times? How many times have I said that? The married people are not surprising. No, I know I just turned it into a joke. Honestly, I did. But the red light in your head, a really cool way before I started streaming, and a reason I talked to myself so much. And streaming is honestly a little bit a mix of talking to yourself and, you know, interacting with people. When I first started, I had maybe 1, 2, 3 viewers. At most, yeah, like 3-ish average viewers. And I remember I was lucky enough to like where I could talk about random things, because I kind of have a brain that jumps around like crazy, but I did have a lot of moments where your brain kind of goes blank. And that's why in the beginning, of course, play the games you want to play, but story games are very nice to start with. If you're gonna be a gamer type of streamer, story games are really good because there is literally content happening in front of you, in front of everyone. People are kind of there to watch the game and, you know, experience it with you. And there's stuff to talk about going on right in front of you. You know what I mean? See, I just have a brain that's a little bit jumpy. So I will go from talking about, you know, toilets to talking about why the sky looks the way it does. All right. So I kind of have a weird brain there, but, I think a lot of people honestly can jump from topic to topic like that. They're just kind of too scared to kind of be perceived a certain way. And I think once you break the little ice of not being as scared to be who you are in front of, like, you know, strangers, because I'm a very shy person in person, but on here I don't mind. All right, I can talk about wiping my anus and call people crazy things in games, but that sounds awful. Not like that, but but you know what I mean. Like, once you break the I don't care anymore, what, you know, if people are gonna be here, they're gonna be here because they like how I act. You know what I mean? You gotta have to have that mindset a certain bit. But yes, hey, if you need people to monitor chat once in a while, I wouldn't mind helping. Thank you, Fafnir. Yes, I am going to do applications. They would be in my Discord. They are going to be in my Discord. So yes, here, actually, let me get rid of this little, where is this? This little goal widget. I feel like it's kind of distracting at the top. The second I sit down in that dang chair and the green light turns on, my brain just dies. Yeah, so big thing is to kind of practice improv on your own time. If you really have an issue with kind of coming up with topics, even with story games, if you are literally playing story games and you just don't want to talk and you want to be able to, there's a lot of stuff on YouTube about improv, because strumming is in a way like improv acting, like a little bit, in my opinion, because you're kind of improving what the F you're doing. But yes, you improv. You improv a lot on here. Thank you for the biddies though, Chan Man. Thank you for that 50 bitties. Thank you. Are you sure you're not sick with all this crazy talk? Am I crazy talking? I may be yapping quite a bit. I feel very lightheaded. So I can yap. It's funny because I don't talk this much ever except to you guys. So that's what's funny. You ghosties are the only ones I talk about. I'm back. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Aurora. Thank you, Aurora, for letting me be your spirit guide. Thank you. We are doing some VTuber strumming talk and tips and just strumming in general experiences. Okay, so if you are a strummer, you feel free to share some experiences or ask some questions or whatever. But hello, Aurora, your model is so cool. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm a little ghosty. I know I have a little hot ghosty bod. Appreciate you. Thank you. Well, welcome in, ghosty. Hello. 50 concussions. Yeah, 50 concussions. Okay, night everyone. Night, Miki. Don't let yourself down. Keep going. We love ya and care for ya. Thank you, Vertec. Have a great night, love. Have a great night. Thank you for coming in, love. Thank you. Huh? How to find friends to collab with. Ooh, so I'm back into my little shy stage right now, but like the way I found Prof and I found a lot of my really early VTuber friends was through Twitter. You can literally, and sometimes it's hard to, like, you could post things where it's like games I like to play and like do this little, like, it's kind of like a little like, what's it called? Like you kind of redo it with multiple people. It's like a creepy pasta. I don't know, not a creepy pasta. What are they called? A copy pasta. You guys can kind of do something like that, like a copy pasta of like, I'm into these games, and some people will interact with you and like say, hey, let's be friends. Or you could just jump into people's DMs, which I do. I slid into a lot of people's DMs because I'm just the Rizzler, alright? I slide into a lot of fellow VTubers DMs and say, hey, you're really freaking cool and I want to be your friend. And you don't need to immediately, because some can get the wrong idea if you're like immediately begging for a collab. It's really, and it's a better friendship too if you kind of start messaging off of collab and, you know, you play some games off collab as well. You can like tell them, hey, I'm down to do like off collab gaming with you, or like chat about, you know, strumming stuff and we can share ideas, and then, you know, maybe eventually we can collab. You can always say stuff like that. And VTubing community is actually, for the most part, pretty welcoming. Some are iffy, so, you know, it's the same in any type of strumming or any type of platform. Like, some people will think you're only sliding in the DMs to either get clout or either just try to, you know, suckle off of their tat. All right, they can either think that, but if they think that, then, you know, they won't answer and you can move on to the next cool VTuber. All right. I've had the experience. I've messaged people who are a little bit not super larger than me, but I just thought they were really funny and cool, so I wanted to be their friend. You know, they don't really answer, but you know, that is totally, maybe they're also shy. All right, they could also be shy, and that is okay. All right, if they don't really want to be open to that, that is also okay. You know what I mean? So if you find people who are also okay with making other friends, you know, there you go. You got a VTuber friend. And it's really fun. It's really cool to meet these really different people all around. My experience is to use a working computer that isn't a bad laptop. That is very true. Make sure your computer can somewhat handle strumming. All right, and if it can only handle OBS, then start with just chatting streams. All right. Start with just chatting, maybe play Google Chrome games, alright? And all will be okay. You will still have something to do. Or if your computer that you have can't handle, you know, exactly holding up a stream, you could also just do recorded content, edit it, be a more content type of streamer. Not like obviously not streamer yet, but you can kind of do more content before you start streaming, so you can kind of get an audience and then start streaming, and then you already have an audience that will come say hello, you know what I mean? And they already kind of know who you are. So that's another thing you could do if you're too nervous to start streaming right away. You can always start with content and then meet, you know, an audience, and then kind of start streaming from there once you have like a computer or the setup you want, you know. Hello, Shower Thoughts, welcome in. Do you ever do you ever look and then when you ever find out what is you? Do you ever look and then when you ever find you see how me, what is you? Yes. Yes, Shower Thoughts, I actually do. I freaking do. Thank you for spreading my mind wide open. A rat. Lack these legs. Minky got a new PC now. I almost do, not yet. I still have old Betsy. She's still running. She's still running some freaking way when I haven't cleaned her for 5 years. Eh? My laptop's frozen. I can't even handle Google Chrome, so I'm taking a break until I go. Oh yeah, see, I totally understand that. If that is what is happening, you can always just kind of make micro content. Either maybe like post art. If you do art of your character, just post little art for fun. Or like if you really want the creativity to keep going and you don't really want to go radio silent, or you want to just go kind of quiet and then like restart and rebrand when you have everything you want. You can go either way. But no matter what, I believe that there's always a way if you really wanted, you know, it's to still somehow do content a certain way. There's, you know, a way to do content for everyone. But it's totally up to you. If you want to, you know, do your content a certain way and wait till you have everything, that is also understandable. I would probably be the same way. I would want everything kind of sorted out in a certain way before I started, you know. But yes, thus as far my experience reaching out to people is usually they make a post looking for people to collab with. I reach out. 2 out of 10 they actually reply. Add them on Discord, initiate conversation, and it seems to go well. Then I ask about when they would be available to test play session, and they never reply. I literally agree with you. I literally agree with you. I've had the exact same situations happen quite a bit with you know, I reach out, but then they don't really reach out back, or you know, they're either doing it maybe just to reach out to only certain ones that they want to, which again, totally what they want to do, all right? But I do totally get what you're talking about. I was supposed to not collab. I was supposed to have an off collab with a VTuber, and I say off collab, which kind of sounds like I mean IRL collab, which means you go meet them and you're kind of off collabing. When I say off collab, I mean playing games off collab, or talking off collab, or getting in a call together and chilling. That's what I mean. All right, IRL off collab is the other one.
44 says I actually originally followed Nico in hopes of one day streaming with her, only to see her fly way past me and be the most McGeeful ghosty I've ever seen.
Wait, really, Wolf? I really did not know. I did not know that at all. That's so cool, though, Wolf. What? Yeah, it's because Wolf, I know you were also a VTuber. I know you're also a VTuber as well. So that's really cool. I really had no idea, Wolf. Wolf, you were there so long ago. That's why it's just like very heartwarming to still see you be here and like talk with me. So thank you so much for still being here and make me very, very happy. You know, why is it called oven when you are in the cold out? Eat the hot out food in the I read that more wrong than Hold on, why is it called oven when you in the cold out hot eat the I'm having a brain circumcision. I think I know what you're saying, Shower Thoughts. Why is it called an oven when you put in the cold food and take out the hot? Was that a rat? Was that a rat? Did you draw your model? No. I actually didn't. The model I'm using right now, Ghosties, is a pre-made that I've been using for a year. It is a pre-made, but you could, for like $20-ish, you could buy, and it gives you like extra little stuff to put on and decorate it yourself. So it is black and white, like how I look right now. But I just went the theme of a ghost because I thought it kind of fit it as well. And I really, that's a cool thing. All right, that's a really cool thing. Making like a type of character is so fun because you kind of just you can take your freaking favorite interests and make it into who you are as like a character, and it is really so interesting and fun. And I think it is the coolest thing ever that like being a VTuber is about, because you can literally take your creativity not only in the way you act but in the way you look, and you can literally look like an anime character, you can look like a cartoon, you can look like a little stick figure that is hopping around. All right, it's really fun, it's really cool. That's why I don't know, I love VTubing a lot. I have a lot of like I have a lot of love for this type of stuff. So yeah. But yes, what that isn't off collab just means hanging out or a play date? Yes, it can mean that, and I've heard people use off collab as in like you hang out in real life. Like actually, ghosties, I was gonna plan to have an off collab. Thank you, RT Owl. Thank you for letting me be your spirit guide. Thank you. Thank you. But yes, I was planning on having an off collab with Prof. If you ghosties, know who that is, Professor VDW and UND and Jewel. I was planning like an off collab as in like meeting up with them in person, and we were gonna like do a little off collab. But obviously that didn't happen yet, but that was a cool thing that it would be my first one actually. So yeah. But hello Yoshi, hey, time to get active. Hell yeah, hello. What? Oh, you are brain rotting in here? Me when I hear what the heck? Me when I hear the Fortnite item in the shop has changed. Yeah, brain rotting. Woo! In my ghosty chat. Well, welcome in, love. Hello. Oh my god. Do you guys know when your snot like goes down your throat and it's like stuck in the middle? Oh, lovely. Anyway, but welcome, man. We are talking about some strumming experiences and tips. Just for funsies, we're also kind of getting off topic repeatedly a little bit, but it's okay. Looks like a pencil sketch. I like it. Yes, it is. The person who made it is called Sakurai_Mon. Sakurai Mon. And their credits are actually in my credits on my about me on Twitch. So if you really want to check them out and see their stuff, they update this model still. I actually haven't updated this ghosty form. There's actually a middle finger that I could actually have as like a. There's a lot of toggles that come with this model, which is really, like this microphone comes with it. It's really cool. So yeah, it's a really cool model if you want to start out. Honestly, any of you ghosties out there that want to start strumming and they want like a model similar to this, you can literally. It doesn't need to look like me at all. It's gonna be the same coloring though and the same outfits, but but you can kind of like add like the hair to certain lengths on each side and kind of go crazy with it. So yes. So yes, it is super cool. There's a lot of stuff. A place I really recommend to look for 2D models that are either free or like a little bit money is on Booth. It is called Booth, 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 and it is I'm pretty sure it's a Japanese website, but you know, it just all translates to English or whatever language you speak. You can just use a little translate and it all changes it for you. And there's a lot of models on there that you could use for strumming that are either free or a little bit of money, and they're very, very cool and very well made on there. So that's a nice website to look for that if you want a live 2D type of model. And again, as a VTuber starting nowadays, like when I started, you have so many resources to look at on YouTube to learn so much about like the real like the culture of it and everything, and it's like it will make you very inspired to, you know, start on your own. The person that I used to watch that made me really inspired to start strumming was Sakura Miko. I really looked up to how funny she was. I really liked how she's just a very like funny person in general as a strummer. But then who really kickstarted me was actually someone from Niji Sanji's EN branch, which I know Niji Sanji's not looking so well right now, but anyway, their talents are still pretty amazing. But yes, they're now they've now graduated, which if you don't know in VTuber culture means they left the company, which means graduated. They were Mr. Rias in Niji Sanji EN Luxium. They were my Oshi that was EN, which is English, and they really kickstarted me to start strumming. I would secretly watch them at work, literally like month or two before my debut. I'd watch them and hide them on my phone at work and secretly watch them. But yeah, Fantak. Oh, hello. Thank you, Sim. Oh, I call you Symbol. Welcome, man. Thank you for letting me be your spirit guide. Thank you. And Mr. mentioned, yes! Mr. Rios was my really big Oshi. And they still are in their new life now. I haven't been able to catch up too much with them. But yeah, their content changed, but they're way happier. I feel like their content definitely changed, but I'm just happy. They're very happy. I know they've been going through, I think, a little bit of stuff right now, but their content in general that they do like IRL mixed with VTubing, and that's really what they wanted to do. And they're free to do what they want, so I'm very happy for him. But yes, when he was Mr. Reels, he was my super Oshi, and I would watch him all the time. And I remember I watched his debut and I loved him so much. But yes, Symbols, fellow Mr. Reese fan. I see. Yeah. Is Booth all boxed? Booth. It's just Booth is the website. Booth. Just Booth. It's like Booth dot something. So when the website comes up, it'll say Booth dot something. I think so. But yes, VTuber I know graduated and became Bijol. Ah, really? Oh, I know Bijol. Oh, Bijol's super cool. you were fan of their past life. That's really cool. That's super cool. It's really lovely seeing a VTuber go from that to like something so big. But if they had a smaller community, it's also kind of like, wow, like I kind of miss the smaller. I'm focused, Chan man, I'm focused. I'm focused. Sim is great. Oh, I like the name Sim, very pretty. He's my Oshi back then too. Oh my god, really, Sim? That's so cool. Hey, we were low-key there together then, that's really cool. We were low-key watching it probably at the same time at some point. That's super cool. Yes, he's more freer than ever. I agree. That's actually the one person I'm subbed to on Twitch, which is funny. I'm still I sub to him on Twitch still. As K9 Kuro. That is his new life, by the way. New life. I stopped having Oshis because they all end up graduating. It is very heartbreaking. Dude, I woke up to Mista graduating and I cried. I was crying. I woke up one morning and I look on Twitter and, since I was the person who really pushed me to start streaming myself, I was like, I was so sad, but figuring out he came back, I was so happy. So all is well. Some of the VTubers that, graduate from companies start their, solo. And it isn't ever the same, but, at least they're still here. And at least you can still see them talking and doing their stuff, you know what I mean? And see them probably a lot happier. If they're leaving the company, they're probably a lot happier. They can stream when they want, We were low-key. I know we were. That's super cool. That's actually super cool. Yay! Can you spell the site again, Miki? Yeah, of course. Here, I'm gonna type it here. It's Booth. Here, I think it's booth.to actually. I'm gonna put it in the chat here, ghosties. Just in case. Booth toll. Is it Booth? Wait, I think I'm wrong. Don't put that in. It might be a scam website. No, I found it. Hold on. Booth.pm. And you just translate it over to English. So I'm gonna send. Here, let me just make sure that if I do this, it's gonna work. Booth.pm/en. Is this gonna work if I search this? Yes, I'm not gonna put the link because I feel like people are gonna think I'm a scammer, so. Just type this in to your Google. Alright, oh wait, that's a link anyway. Frick. Well, whatever, I'm not a scammer. That's a good place to find live 2D models, by the way. That's a good place to find live 2D models, if you wondered, all right? Thank you very much for the tips, Miko. I'm getting tired. See you, ghosties, and Miko. Have a good night, Wolf. Thank you so much for coming tonight. Thank you. Yes, I love smaller communities. Yes. It is very different, especially as a streamer. Like, if you have a sudden kind of growth, it's not gonna be the same as a smaller community. Like, with you ghosties here, I see all of you, like, come in every day, like, that I stream, and, like, I know you ghosties all, like, pretty much individually. Like, I know your name when you come in, and I know, like, how you talk and what you do and what you say and, like, what you like. Like, I know you guys pretty well, which is, like, crazy as a streamer. And it kind of feels kind of like a little, like, community. But I feel like when you kind of get an influx of people and you either weren't expecting it or you weren't ready for it, it's kind of gonna be overwhelming, probably. Like, I can only imagine joining a company from being kind of maybe a streamer who has like freaking either maybe five concurrent viewers, but a lot of, I don't know. All right, well, you can go from to 5 or maybe even like 5 to 30 that you kind of like uphold, even from like if you have 70 or 100ish, like from going to that to thousands if you're in a bigger company all at once that just come in and watch you. It's pretty scary, you know. I'm gonna go, okay, Luke, have a great night. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you. Thank you. No scamming here. Yes, I love your model, by the way. And I also use that. Ah, really? Oh my god, Sakurai Mon. Yeah, Sakurai. Yes. Oh my gosh, we are twinning, Sim. We are literally twinning. Yes, literally. Click the links she got in my IP address. No, I didn't. I promise. If I had anything, Yugo's got my IP. I sent the link for my crap. Saved, oh no, Mika, no, I don't give you a virus. I swear, it's a very good website for, also any, what's it called? A good place to get, a lot of art as well. If you are VTubing or you just have a character, Fiverr. Now, I know VGen is really good as well. I have a bias towards Fiverr because it's so cheap. And I know VGen is very, like, pretty much made for VTubers to some extent. And I think I bought one thing off of VGen for my upcoming re-debut. And let me just freaking say. Now, of course, the pricing is different. And I could have looked around maybe a little more. But god dang, I paid a lot of money for a thing that I got. And I was like, dang, I'm wringing my pockets for this one. But I really liked it, and I love the artist, so it's worth it. So, but Fiverr is really good for finding really cheap art. And you know, I honestly feel bad for some of these artists because their art is really freaking really good, and they're pricing it very low. So there's also a tip option on Fiverr. If you really felt like tipping, you could tip them as well. But yes, well, hopefully I'm not leaving a bad impression. What? No, you're not, Fafnir. Why? Why would you leave a bad what? Yeah, I lost Coco Sana. Oh my god, Sana! Dude, I still listen to Sana's song. Now, I didn't watch Sana too much, but Sana's song, she collabed with my favorite music creator, which was Snail's House. I love this music creator called Snail's House, and she collabed with it, so it was super cool. Wait, it's okay, I already have the virus scan running. Okay, see, Classy has said, alright. Classy said that it is not virus proof, ghosties. Woo! That link just put a Ure in my house. Sorry. Might be, you have to get a freaking an exorcist up in there. Sorry. Oh my gosh, yes, it must be terrifying. So many people judging you all of a sudden. Exactly. And that's, again, it is scary. I talked about that earlier. Like, the things you say with that many viewers, and especially in the culture that is now, where it is just drama culture left and freaking right. If you say something that can be taken a bad way in any sort of like freaking extent, you are effed on Twitter. You are effed. You are effed. And it's like, and obviously people should be very careful what you say online, and people should already not be saying, you know, bad things, all right? Don't be saying some really horrible things online, all right? That's to say, but it's just crazy, the culture now compared to how it used to be. Like, dude, in whatever 2011, 2013, the humor online was so offensive and just nasty compared to how it is now. Like, the humor back then was so, like, bad. Like, if someone posted what someone would post back then, now, it is crazy. It is. Like, what was... Oh my god, like Shane Dawson. Shane Dawson's humor is a perfect example of how it used to be. I don't know when he was posting that type of stuff. It must have been like 2016? I could be wrong. Maybe even before that. I'm pretty sure. Probably before that, but the humor was so different. If you say something like that now, say goodbye. Say goodbye, because everyone is gonna block you and you will never come back. Okay? And then people just crap. If you come back with an apology, some people do have those fake apologies, but if you come back with an apology, you're cooked. People are just gonna roast your apology too. So there was no way out. There was no way out. You know, 7 hours and 700k flies later until you're sitting around 90%. What? Yeah. How do I get Blender to not melt my crappy cheap tower so I can make my Blender even crashes my computer, so I really don't know. You just have to kind of learn about computers to figure out what you need to build your computer. Honestly, I don't know anything about computers. My friend helped me build my computer that I got recently. Ghosties that will be coming in around my. I'm gonna have my new PC on my debut. So yes, lots of work to be done. I'm gonna have to redo all of my everything, all of my freaking redeems, all of my freaking setups on OBS will have to be redone. So I have a lot to do before this debut. But yes, Fiverr has so many hidden gems. It does. It really does. It's super, super good. Fiverr, you can even find VTuber model artists on Fiverr for literally a reasonable, like they will up the price like once you tell them what you want. But listen, it is a lot cheaper than I've seen. A lot cheaper than I've seen, and they are really well done actually. You just have to make sure it's not a scam. Look at the reviews. Look at the reviews and make sure there's a lot of them, okay? Because you could still get scammed anywhere. Yeah. But I remember that most challenging part was when I was trying to find artists to make my model. That was most artists and riggers don't want to work with a male VTuber. Oh my goodness, I was declined 4 to 5 times. Really? Wow. Yes, I know male VTubers had they weren't as looked what was it? They were kind of looked over before a while back, for like a while back. Niji Sanji JP really, in my opinion, went very open. Like it opened the door to a lot of male VTubers and showed people that they're freaking amazing and super cool as much as any gender VTuber. All right. They are amazing and super hardworking just as much as anyone else. So I'm very thankful. Luxium and Nijisanji En also really opened the door to male VTubing, especially in the EN scheme, because JP male VTubers were like pretty open over there and in the US as well, but EN male VTubers were not really seen. They were kind of looked over until I feel like Niji Sanji really helped with that, the EN. Obviously I'm not promoting Niji Sanji. I don't know what's going on over there right now, right? But when I found Niji Sanji, it was, you know, the company, you know, we didn't really know what's going on there yet. So I'm just saying from what I saw back then and how it like kind of inspired me. Even though it's looking a little dim right now, but at least they set the market well for a lot of upcoming VTubers. But problem, Miki, is anything you can say be warped. So yes, be mindful, but I'd not be too shocked. Low people would like to try to ruin you, even if you said or posted seem innocent. Yes, it is. Internet's just a scary place. So that is a thing you kind of have to keep in mind when you start, you know, when you start coming to streaming. You know, you might have some really upsetting times. People may see you the way you don't want to be seen. People might say some not nice things to you. Your viewers might not be too nice to you sometimes, but that sadly comes with it. And until it really happens, you're not gonna ever be ready. You could fully prepare your mind, be like, I'm chilling, and then it happens, then you're like, oh my god, wait, I didn't know it was gonna feel like this. You know. So as long as your mind's kind of open to feeling upset at some point as a streamer, then you should be okay. You should be a-okay. To some extent, mental health breaks, that's why they're very important. Very important as a content creator. Take the mental health breaks. I took my first one actually a week or so ago. I remember. But yes, on the other hand, be careful, but at the same time, people get triggered by everything, and most are children. Yes, they do get triggered by a lot. What is a rule? What if I ask for both a male and female model and put a rule 63 redeem? A rule 63? Rule 63? Rule 63 redeem? What? I know rule. Wait, is that what that is? Wait, I thought rule 13. Am I thinking of a different rule? Rule 63. Wait, I probably shouldn't be searching. Wait, rule 63 is an internet meme. What? For every character, there's a gender swapped. Oh, okay. That's actually a really good idea. That's a really cool idea. I say go for it. So pretty much Ghosty's rule 63 is like a internet rule as a joke, kind of like that every character has a either opposite gender of them. So like there's SpongeBob, there's a female SpongeBob made somewhere. You know what I mean? It's like kind of like an alternate version. I like that. That idea is also used by a lot of VTubers as well. Like what's his name? He's in Niji Sanji JP. Yeah. Frick, Kazuha? Kazuha, I think. He's the vampire. He has a female version of himself that's like really popular. And he, like, a lot of people just really love it. and he brings it out for covers and stuff. He uses the art for covers. It's really cool. But yes, I say so. That's really fun and interesting to do. I said this in chat, but I want to know, how do you think you can improve the popularity of male VTubers? Because you like the male VTuber, which is rare. Huh? Can help improve the popularity. I mean, I don't... It's kind of... I guess there's a route that a lot of VTubers can go that kind of gets you a certain place fast. Hello, Xavier. Hello, love. Thank you for letting me be your spirit guide. Thank you. We're talking about some streaming tips and tricks and experiences that we've had as either viewers or just questions as viewers or as streamers. Yes. for funsies. But yes. Thank you. Oh Lord. But I think male VTubers, same as female VTubers or whatever, you know, genderless VTubers, whatever you are, right? It just should not be looked at just specifically as you're a male VTuber, so you can't, you know, grow as fast, which is sad because I mean, there is an obvious growth difference sometimes with female VTubers versus, you know, strictly male and female VTubers, kind of like that. I do see that there was it was mostly worse back then, but recently it has gotten a lot better since, you know, companies have introduced a lot more male VTubers as well. It's not really all mostly female run VTubering and companies, so it's kind of opened the door more. But I don't know, you know, everyone's this equally amount hardworking, and you can really tell. You watch any male VTuber, they are just as hardworking as any other VTuber out there, you know. So I don't really know why there is such a difference. It kind of makes me sad. But, you know, just kind of have to keep in mind, they are as hardworking as anyone, literally. They are hilarious, all right? And they're calming and they're whatever anyone else is. So, yeah, like Prop, you know, yeah, me and Prop, you know, jokingly hate each other, but Prop is a amazing male VTuber. He works very, very, very hard. And he honestly puts out a lot more than even, you know, me, all right? He puts a lot of content on YouTube. He has, like, constant shorts that he posts. So honestly, you know, kudos to Prop. As well as Zerkondek. Hello, Zerkondek. Welcome in. Hello. We're just talking some stuff. Zerkondek is also an amazing VTuber. So if they want to share any tips or tricks while they're here, they are open to as well. Nice knowledge, Sakaran. 6-3's Fiona from Adventure Time. Yes! Perfect example of Ari. Perfect example. Not a better example than Nijisanaji Holostar Ian. Yes! Oh my god, yes. And we can thank Calliope Mori for collabing with them one day. I know. Callie was amazing to do that as well, yes. Crony and Bay did it with the... Yeah! Magni and Vesper. Dude, I loved Magni, but I know he stepped down. I loved Magni. He had such an entertaining strem style. Magni from Holostars, Ian. Amazing, they all did, but I watched Magni quite a bit. I really loved his content, and he had a really entertaining voice to listen to as well, which is really cool to have as a streamer. And yeah, I really they were super cool. They were super cool. Male VTubers aren't necessarily unpopular. Women and LGBT usually love them. Yes, it is just sadly a lot of male VTubers have a bad rep of being predatory. Oh dear. Yes, I've heard of that. I have heard of that. You know. Yeah, but you work hard and don't hit on every single female presenting person you see. People generally like you. Yes, that is true. And that's for anyone too. You know, if you're a female VTuber kind of hitting on every male VTuber, I don't really know how that goes, all right? I don't really know how that would go. But as long as you have even when you're first starting, you're not gonna exactly, you can have an idea of what you're gonna be, and I said this a very, very long time ago. You can have an idea of who you want to be as like a streamer and the personality you want to portray, but it's gonna change. And let me tell you, it's gonna change. Even if you think it's not gonna change, don't be scared. It's gonna be a good change. It's gonna be the change that you're gonna feel the most comfortable in, that you didn't know you'd feel comfortable in, and the people who are gonna be watching you are gonna enjoy it. Just make sure to try to keep to like as yourself, and because being someone entirely different, like say you change your voice. I don't change my voice that much when I'm streaming. I'm just louder. My voice is amplified on here, so I'm like louder. That's the only thing I do. Sometimes my voice will be a little like like after stream sometimes. Well, I'm okay with that. All right, I'm okay with that. But if you're like, being a full-on actor, changing your voice entirely, it can get a little exhausting, especially if you're acting the opposite of how you act. Say you are really like silent and like all the time, and you come onto stream and you have to act the entirely different way, and maybe in the beginning you'll be like, this is fun, like I'm enjoying this, but over time you may get very drained, and that is the truth. Because it can be really fun and kind of an escape to yourself to act a certain way on here, on live in front of people, and have a certain personality. But if you don't keep a little bit true to yourself in either what you like to do or how you like to act a little bit, or even like your humor, if you have to fake all that, it's not gonna feel as fun anymore. And if you want to turn streaming into your job, it should also still be that way. You can keep a little certain type of professionalism, but kind of, sorry, the snot is coming out. Kind of like mix it with being yourself a little bit, because if you're gonna be here for hours talking to people and you're not gonna be yourself to a certain little extent, it's gonna be a little bit draining. It's the same kind of like, I had a friend group when I was in middle school, and I was very outgoing at school, and I'd come home and just be so exhausted, because I acted the opposite of how I wanted to act all day long at school, and I had other stresses with school, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like that, like over time, like in the beginning it's fun, you can uphold it, but over time may get draining. And if you change, say you're a streamer, you change your content or you change how you act, like people might be like, what's wrong, like are you okay, blah blah, and then you feel guilty, you know what I mean? So that is just my advice. If you want to play a character and you have enough mental health breaks to take breaks, then it should totally be okay. But if you're a grinding VTuber, like non-stop, always having to act that way, it may be a little bit dreary on your on how your mental state is. So always be careful being in front of people like this live and kind of having to do this stuff off the top of your head. So it could be a little bit draining. So always keep in mind to have a lot of self-care on the side. It's kind of hard to remember, especially if you're in a company and you have to really like grind it up. Because company VTubers really work very, very, very hard. And a lot of us will just see clips of them and see them streaming and be like, oh wow, they're streaming. I would love to be streamer in company. And I have even had the thought, man, being in a company must be really cool, but there's a lot of rules. Okay, I can't, maybe if I joined a company I can't talk about ball sacks, and I talk about those all day long, so why would I you know what I mean? So I couldn't be my true self. So they are uphold to a certain like up space where people see them, you know what I mean? I don't hit on anyone, that's because I'm allergic to lawsuits. That's good. Don't be allergic, okay? Stay far away from that. All right, so I shouldn't pretend to be nice. Got it. Classy. You can change that kind of into maybe like a personality. You can be like jokingly pissy to your viewers, but not mean, not mean, but like kind of have like a kusogaki. That's what it's kind of called in like a little culture sense. Like that's a Japanese term, like kusogaki, like you're like bratty to your viewers. That's a joke, and people think it's funny and it's cool. That's like a route you could go. Obviously not being like, wow, you subscribe to me, F you. Hello, Okami as well. Wow, I have one of them. What do you have? What do you have? And hello, Chanman. Thank you for the 100 biddies. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Wow, change is scary, but how can you evolve without change? I mean, evolve. Yes, how can you evolve without change? Very true. All right, very true. You have to change, and I hate change. I will tell you right now, I hate change. I really do. But when you like change, if nothing's working for you and you change some little stuff, little tweakies in your content, or maybe little tweakies in your branding, little tweakies can take you a long way. All right, it really can. But hello, Okami, welcome in. We're talking about some VTubing tips and experiences and stuff as streamer even. So if you have any questions or stuff you just wondered, you can hop on in, or experiences as well. Or you just want to chill, you're good too, but welcome in. Hi, Makiel. Oh, hello, Aki. Who is Makiel? But welcome in, Aki. Hello. Hello. Oh my goodness. A company will help rocket your success, but it's so much work if you're down with it. Yes. They really do work hard, and I have watched videos, dude. They literally, especially Hololive, Hololive is very idle, and like incorporated. All right, and they literally have to go to the. I heard like some of them talking. They have to go to the office or whatever it's called, like their studio, so much to record stuff, to do stuff for collabs, to do all this type of stuff constantly, like and I've seen a lot of them say like the reason they can, you know, handle it is because they don't sleep, which is awful. Like they've talked about that. They're like the reason I am able to handle all this and like get all this done is because I just don't sleep. And as an indie, I get plenty of sleep. All right, I sleep quite a bit. Okay, because I don't really do that much work. Indies also do a lot of work though, but you know, indies work very hard. Iron Mouse, very hard worker. And even indies who aren't even as high up work very hard. I am more of, I'm still learning. I'm still learning, and I'm bad at editing videos. So that's why I'm not I'm not as crazy with that stuff as I could be. But you know, I'm still learning here, all right? But I still do post content on the side to try to, you know, get used to doing it more. But yes, because I've gone from full consumer to streamer, and it is, again, as I talked about earlier, crazy change. It feels very different. Is your usual style, or so you have a filter or something similar? Huh? Oh, my usual style? Oh, a VTuber, like my model here. Yes, this is how I look. I'm a ghost. I'm a ghost VTuber. Woo. Yeah, I know a lot of VTubers use this kind of when they play Amori. I've seen VTubers use this when they play that game Amori. But no, I just look like this. I am a ghosty VTuber. I am actually having a re-debut though, so this ghosty form. Say adieu. I am leaving this ghosty form behind. I'll look different on January 1st is when I'll be changing everything. But yes, I have looked like this for quite a while now though. Yes. Oh, wipey of my nosy. Eh? You said hello to me, but I've been here when you started to stream. What? No, I say hello. No. I just say hello because you send like stuff and you say something. I just say hello to you. Like I say hello to you because you put your stuff in, like a little comment in. That's why. Yeah, I know you have been here, gentlemen. I know. Eeper. Yes, I am Eeper. Thank you. And did I hear getting down with the sickness? Yeah, I know I've had a sickness for a minute now, but womp. I just gotta blow my snot out a little bit sometimes. Sleep. I'm assuming you slept during the day because we still see you active on Discord. Way. Yeah. I have a sleep issue. I just don't sleep till very late. Then I wake up late in the day. See, guys, because I'm a ghost, all right? Because I'm a ghost. What are you talking about? See, being a ghost character, you could use it as an excuse. Breaking the fourth wall. And this is a very different stream from what I normally do. I don't normally talk kind of like this. Michael, my favorite ghost. Oh yeah, you call me Michael because because my nickname is Miki. Hey, what the heck? Miki is not short for Michael. It is not. This model is leaving. Oh my god. Yes, it is Koneko. I am finally having my very own original form, which I've never had before. And as a VTuber, it's like very crazy, especially if you start out, because this is a pre-made model, so like anybody could use this. the way I look right now, anybody can yank this, all right? Because it is someone. My mama is an artist who, you know, kind of made it. Oh, thought it was from that game. Oh, it does look like a Mori though. I know what you mean, Okami. I love a Mori. I'm actually playing a route of Mori recently. But yes, I know it looks a lot like a Mori. I love that game. I really like that it looks like that though, because I do have people come in who says that. No way. Is that panties on your... Is that panties on your head? Yeah? Does that like... I've escaped the allegations. I thought I've escaped the allegations. For any ghosts, hey, you're just coming around here, so I'm keeping my cool here. No, don't worry, Ghosty. I'm a ghost. I'm a type of yokai, which is a ghost. Well, like a spirit, all right, and I'm a spirit guide, and spirit guides, ghosts have a little ghost hat, so that you can tell that I'm dead and I'm not alive. I am dead, so that's how you know I'm dead. I wear my little ghost hat, and I can't take it off, all right? I can't freaking rip it off my head, all right? Because I'm kind of dead. But yeah, it's not panties. You know what? I wish it was a thong. I wish it was a thong on my freaking head, all right? I wish I was like one of those freaking singers that the girls throw the panties on the stage. But no, I'm not. Thank you, though. Thank you. It's not called a thong. Nope, it's not. I am just a ghost. Ah, so exciting. Yes, Koneko. Yes, it is. I'm super excited. It's a really big step as a VTuber to, you know, finally get that, which is crazy because I've never had like my own brand, if you know what I mean. Like I've never had like the way I look hasn't been kind of a brand for me because everyone can use what I look like, you know what I mean? So it's a very next step in my stuff, and I'm very, very excited. So yeah. Oh god. To be fair, that is the model that drew me to raid this place for the first time. Really, Vavnir? The way I look, my little ghosty form. Oh wow! Well, I take that as a very big compliment. Thank you very muchy. Thank you very, very muchy for liking my ghosty bod. If you ghosties want to see, my arms kind of look short though. I feel like I have a Christmas hat on because it's Christmas time. I actually don't normally always have short hair, but someone claimed a little outfit for me, so boop, boop, boop. Oh, dude, my sweater is mixed with my schoolgirl outfit. This looks boof, bro. What the? What the hell? Kinda dead. What do you mean, kinda? Yeah, just kidding, ghosties. I've been dead for many years. But yeah, again, ghosties, strumming. If you were ever thinking about strumming, I'm gonna say right now, it is an amazing experience. And you know, if you've ever had even a tinge and a little itch to ever just want to try it out, to ever like try it out and just, you know, have a new experience, I say to do it. All right. If you hate it, you hate it. You can stop whenever you want. You know what I mean? But if you just want to try it, see where it goes, see if you love it. Because even if you don't have a bunch of viewership, if you love it a lot and you know you are proud of what you're doing, you will be okay. All right. Because I am so proud of what I've built here, and you know, just seeing, like, when you look back on everything, you look back on like what YouTube channel you've created or your Twitch channel, or you know, you look on your Twitter or TikTok or whatever, and you kind of look back and you're like, wow, like, you know, I've made this experience for myself, and you know, like, I've built this all myself, you know. And especially in the beginning when you don't really have help, and all you have is YouTube tutorials and, you know, listening to other people talk about it. And when you build it yourself, you're really proud of yourself, you know. So yeah. So yeah, it's really sorry. That's a really cool experience to have. So come on, if you want to try it, do it now. Oh no, this is what. Hello, Sudo. Hello. Is your new model gonna look at the female lead in Shimoneta? Shimoneta. What is that? If it's a hot mommy, yeah. Hello, Ice Imp. Oh no, this is wow. Hello, Ice Imp. Welcome in, Ice Imp. You for Miki. Hi, Ice Imp. How are you doing? How are you doing, Ice Imp? Let me shout you out, love. Hello, welcome in. We were just talking about some like little experiences and tips and tricks for streaming as a VTuber if you wanted to start out, or if you are literally a streamer now and you're just like wanted to share your experiences and, you know, relate with me. But yeah, welcome in. Ice Imp is also an amazing VTuber. That is my friend. So yes, definitely go say hello to them. Thank you for the raid, Ice Imp. If the raidies or a raider themselves, Ice Imp, need to take a break from stream, please go ahead. I am totally okay with that. All right, thank you so much for the raid, Ice Imp. I hope your stream was well over there. I've missed you. I've missed you too. Hello. Welcome in. Pandak. Hello, Scarecrow. Hello. Thank you for letting me be your spirit guide. Thank you. Thank you. Yo, I love your model. I'll thank you. A wink. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome. You guys. Anybody who doesn't know me, my name is Furin Mizuki. I am a spirit guide. Yokai ghost VTuber. Okay. Wow. So coolly. I know. You can call me Miki though. Hello. Hello. You should be proud. It's the same with me when I moved to my first house. I look around me and I'm thankful and proud to be where I am. Yes. Exactly. Exactly. That is what I say. Like, when you build something like this and you really didn't expect much from it, and that's the way to go with streaming, because it's hard not to like see other streamers and be like, wow, like I want to be where they are. But like when you really look at what you started, and even though you're with your first stream, you're like, wow, I just did that and I made that, you know. I missed your laugh. No! Hi, Isim. Oh, thank you. I missed you. It's really nice to see you. It has been really long, Rat. It really has been long. And what's up, Miki? I'm on break. Oh, well, thank you for coming in to say hello. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in. What? Shielman does a documentary anime. What? What? A world where the concept of dirty jokes. What the flip? Hell no. What? The female lead also wears panties. Oh, really? Are they a ghost? Are they a ghost, or is actual panties on their head? Because I'm a little bit jealous. I'm kidding. I'm not a hentai. I'm kidding. I'm not a pervert. All right. I have a little. Look, now my death cap is covered. Thank you, all right, for calling me beta. And she has the biggest boobas. Yes, I freaking do. Yes, I freaking do have the biggest boobas. Thank you. No one has actually claimed them, so some new ghosties don't really see that. You know? But thank you, thank you. Huh? Charity stream. Oh, you ghosties did a charity stream. Well, I hope it went amazing. It was very good on you for doing that, though. Miki, I'm gonna miss your Yuki icon on your sweater. I know. From Noragami. I know. Favorite anime. But yeah, we took a little breaky. Yes, my boobs are here. You can't really see my microphone, but bong, 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 bong. Thank you for the booba claims. Thank you, thank you. Yep. Now ghosties can see what I'm really made of. See what I'm freaking really made of. But yes. Again, especially, and there's, again, okay, so as starting out though, again, when I said earlier, so many different things you can look at. If you wanted to make your own model genuinely and you wanted to put in the work and you wanted to learn it and you wanted to draw it out, I have a friend who's working very, very hard on their model. And it is top secret. I can't really say what they're doing, but it was actually my VTuber friend Yuki Muji. They were working very, very, very hard on their model and stuff. And if you really wanted to, you didn't want to spend any money, you can put a lot of work into making your own model. You can do stuff yourself. You know what I mean? There's Pit Crew, like someone said earlier. And with overlays and stuff like OBS, there again is so much stuff on YouTube. You can learn anything nowadays through YouTube. There is so many tutorials, especially because the VTuber scheme is just so well known now, and there's so many creator VTubers who say tips and tricks, and they say how to do OBS and certain stuff for VTuber models and like certain claims and how to do them. Like there's just so many resources to learn from, and it's just a lot of stuff that you can just find out. You don't have to suffer alone. So if you kind of feel demotivated, literally go into YouTube. When I feel demotivated, I go watch VTubers talk about, like company VTubers especially, because they're pretty real about it. Like Mr. Rias had a clip. I'll post it in the media tabs, actually, in my Discord. I do have a Discord server, by the way. But I'm gonna post that in my media tabs. He has a clip where he talks about streaming and his experience, and it is so inspiring, like, because he's so real, and he still is, but in his past life as well. He's just a very real person, and he explains a lot how it feels and the reality of stremming. All right, the reality. And he did it really well, so I'm gonna post that clip in there actually after the strem. We are kind of reaching the end here. I kind of just wanted to say a few tips and tricks and kind of take what you ghosties asked. But yes, top little tips to take, all right? Miki-sama, what? We need, nope, I summoned them. They are here now. They are here to freaking stay to the end of Shrine. Yes, in Shimoneta, all the members of SOX wear panties on their head. Oh, what the heck? Really? And that's not my village. My village is ghosts and dead people because I live in the afterlife. Just kidding. All right, I'm a yokai. I sadly am not in the afterlife. I wish. And that's why, you know, if ghosties come in here and be like, what's the afterlife like, Miki? I say that I'm yokai and I'm stuck being your ghosty spirit guide. That's where I'm stuck. Thank you. But yes, it's been very informative. Thank you for it all. Of course, RT Owl. I hope that me talking about this stuff didn't demotivate you. I hope that it kind of just put you on a more like reality level and kind of inspired you even a little bit to want to try it out because you know, I did go into streaming and I didn't really think I was gonna really love it. I thought it was gonna be a tiny side hobby. I didn't think I was gonna be posting schedules all the way for a year. I've stuck to posting schedules every week for freaking a year now, and even through my vacations I posted that I was gonna be away. So it's like crazy once you kind of get stuck in the circle and you really enjoy it, you kind of get sucked in, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, if you try it out, you hate it, guess what? At least you tried it out. And if you fall in love with it, it is a new thing. It is honestly a great outlet. Like an outlet for me, like I said, is drawing. Like I will draw I will draw for hours. I will draw for hours as an outlet to, if I feel sad or if I feel whatever, like I will just draw, and that's something I do. People either have outlets through maybe hobbies like music or surfing the internet. But streaming is a really good hobby to have. That kind of is like an outlet as well, because you can just do so much, you know. So if you kind of have a lot of emotions and you're kind of like stuck and you don't really know have a hobby, try out Stremmen. It can either go bad or go good. You know, depending on what you're expecting. Ah! Holy crap! What the flip? Thank you for 200 biddies, Chan Man. Thank you. Thank you. I'm thankful that I followed you, subscribed to you, and I've donated a lot of Yes, I appreciate you too, love. But it's well worth it to support a great streamer and that IR's back. Thank you, Chanman. That is totally your choice. Alright, I really appreciate your support a lot. And I appreciate you ghosties coming here. You know, a lot of you come at least once a stream and just say hello, and I really appreciate that a lot. It makes me like so happy. I appreciate you a lot more than you would ever know. So thank you. Yeah? And Miki live in the cave. This view is outside, and Miki says she our guide, but it keeps getting us lost. We have yet to see the light to cross over. All right, well listen. The higher up yokai, alright, they put me. This is my stuff, ghosties. Alright, they said that I have to repent my sins by being a spirit guide to humans. So here I am, and that's a fun thing as well. But that would probably be another stream that we'll talk about. If we talk about character creation, if I did other content like this, I feel like it'd be really fun. Because making a backstory and stuff is really fun. It kind of helps you kind of grow a character for yourself as well. So yeah, not at all. Give me some more insight. One of those things where any and all advice is welcome. Yes, thank you. Owl, I'm very happy to meet you, and I'm glad that you took my words with big brainery. Thank you. I don't really have a big brain, but I mean, I have been a strummer, so I guess that's something I could say that I've done under my little ghosty belt. Yes, but I'm not professional at all. I just am saying literally a small indies experience, all right? Of course, the only times I won't be here is when I'm sick or busy. No, of course, it is. Oh, everybody has their own personal life, ghosties. If I see you here, even if you come once a month and I see you come back, it makes me so happy, okay? So please don't feel needing to come back like Miki's gonna be mad at me if I don't come. Miki's gonna freaking take me out of her spirit guide class because I didn't come. It is not like that at all. Oh, Mika's an inspiration. No! No! Because truly that 100 goal was over a year ago and now we're at 500 plus. I know! A lot more people just... No. So Riot, good for the ADHD as she likes to jump around. Go see that. I don't really know why I do that. I feel like it's kind of it's preference though, because if people like to watch someone where they kind of feel like, I know what they're saying and I can stay on topic, that's comforting sometimes for people. The way I stream is I jump from one thing to the other in 2 seconds, and it is you know, and I know that's not for everyone. It can be kind of hard to follow. I forgot. It's why we slap. Well, thank you. Sometimes a struggle when the game progress. Oh yeah, I know. I'm trying to get better at that. I focus really bad on games, but it's fine. It's okay. You learn, and you do slowly. Yeah. What? All right. Then see you next year. Wink, wink. Oh yes, you will. Again, I do not see myself graduating anytime soon. All right. This is something that I'm going to do for a very, very long time, until either something gets in the way or, you know, maybe I ascend to somewhere else. All right, I ascend past the heavens to Nirvana. All right. Well, yes, I think 2025 will be your year. That was very sweet of you. And now my boobs have gotten teared off. All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate you, Janwell. Thank you. 2025 will be very different, ghosties, from what I've been doing a lot recently. I will still be the same person, but my brand is completely changing. I'm gonna look a lot different. Redeems are gonna be different. The emotes are gonna be different. A lot of stuff's gonna be different. I'm gonna try out some different content on Twitter. It's gonna be a lot different. So yes, different. But ghosties, yes. But yes, this is a lot different. This is already kind of different. This is already a lot different, from what I normally do. I don't normally make content like this. I kind of just do, little games and horror games and talk. I do talk about real stuff, but while we're playing games, I don't really just sit down and, like, fully focus on you, ghosties. So yes, and classy F you for removing my boobs, but you know what? Love you too, alright? Okay? Having a background of Valhalla would be cool. Valhalla? Yeah, background. Like my forest back here that we're in because we're homeless, and you guys have your little piss box in your jar because we're homeless for now, right? Yeah. Would it be alright to reach out for potential collabs in the future? That is totally okay, ghosties. If you reach out to me through Twitter, I'll see what we can do as well. Sarah Yeatsworth, wow, lovely name. Thank you for letting me be your spirit guide. Thank you. Thank you. But yes, if there's fellow VTubers here and you want to reach out for a collab or whatever, definitely jump through my Twitter. I talk to a lot of VTubers through Twitter. If you don't have Twitter, we can figure something out, all right? But Twitter is kind of a place where I would talk to VTubers for the most part. But yes, to the moon and back, everyone. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yap. Oh yeah. My yard has a box. Heck yeah. Yeah, you go sit there in this jar because I keep your little souls in here while I have to spirit guide you. All right, and that's your little piss box at the bottom. It's like a little litter box for all of you ghosties to use. Oh, isn't that so nice? Maybe you'll upgrade to maybe a bucket in our future. Maybe you'll upgrade to a bucket in your little in your little prison. Hi, hello, welcome in, love. Hello. Oh my goodness, and Miki be networking into the Miki burst. I'm actually really bad at networking, but I feel like newer streamers who aren't as social are, it's something you kind of have to learn. The best way of networking, this is the final word I will say. For even, I think streamers, I can't really talk, but for VTubers, really good way of networking is actually being very active in their streams. So if you make a new friend and they're not really totally ready to collab with you, if you go into their chat and you interact with them a lot and you just show that you're there and that you're interested in them and that, they'll probably check you out because you're also a fellow VTuber sometimes. But if you're very active in their chats and, in what they're doing and repost their stuff just to be nice, as well as not fully devote yourself to them, obviously, honestly. But if you're focusing on yourself and just kind of interacting with them, that's a really good way to network, actually. It is a very, very good way to network. Because I've had VTuber friends who've come in here, and I've even interacted with other VTuber friends, and they are more inclined to kind of, you know, be more interested in who you are, and are very thankful that you are coming to, you know, talk it out with them, and, you know, interested in their content. But yes, that is the thing I want to say. What up? Hello, Pika on meth. Lovely name. A lot of lovely names coming in. It was when you mentioned homeless piss bottles, I decided to follow. Wow, I'm really glad that's what made you want to follow me. I'm really glad. Great. Don't worry, we talk about that lots here. Well, lots and lots here. But I'm gonna snooze the ad coming up. I'm gonna snooze that right now. Yeah, let's just snooze that, because we're gonna be ending pretty soon, actually. That I followed in the last year or so, eh? Miki says that a majority of VTubers mainly in part of Miki either raids or collabs. Yeah, so you could meet new VTuber friends through raids as well. And that's why Twitch is, I really like Twitch, because, you know, you can support fellow streamers when you end, and then you can also freaking do your own thing. Like, you can end peacefully. Like, I have nights where I'll not raid, I just say we're ending peacefully tonight. Or I'll go raid. Like tonight I'm probably gonna raid someone. I'm probably, oh, we love the sound of boo-doo-doo. Oh, frick! What did I say about Still Scuff being here? But yes, we will be raiding tonight. I'm always afraid they will think I'm being parasocial if I try to network with them. No, not parasocial at all. If you're a fellow creator, if they can see that and that you know, are a fellow VTuber creator. See, okay, I will be honest, my favorite VTubers to interact with are very, people who are very active. When I've made friends in the past that sadly have gone non-active, and I still love them to bits, but we're not as in contact anymore. And I love active VTuber friends because, you know, there's things you can do with them, collabs. You can kind of still talk with them about like what they're doing for content, what you're doing for content. So yes, Miki Merchant 2025. What the flip? If I ever started that, I'd start off with stickers. I feel like stickers are pretty cheap and you don't need to do too much for stickers, so yes. I feel like that's a good place if you ever thought about doing merch also as a streamer. I feel like stickers are very easy to start with. You don't have to like pay for hella stuff, because stickers are pretty easy to buy. You just ship them out through, you know, the sticker company. It's pretty good. Honestly, I have a good question. Does streaming to get peer pressure to finish work help? Wait, does strumming to get peer pressure to finish work help? If that's, that is if I can keep the crowd entertained. What do you mean by that? Kind of like, does strumming for it and to get peer pressure to finish work? Like when you strum, like, do you mean like following strummers kind of gives you peer pressure to kind of get more stuff done on your end as a creator? Is that what you mean? Sorry, I think I misunderstand a little bit. But if that's what you mean, it is good to look at your friends, all right? And sometimes, you know, jealousy is a thing. It is totally normal to feel jealous of, you know, if you have friends that are kind of working very hard and maybe as hard as you. But yes, if you're talking about that, not really, it could be peer pressure too, kind of like, oh my god, everyone's working hard around me, and yes. But yes, it is good to look at your friends and look at like what other people are doing. Yeah, but I think they're asking like drawing streams. Oh, what like drawing? Yeah, like you are drawing art. Oh, to like use your stream as like motivation to like do your work and stuff. Is that what you mean? That's also good. Strems can be used for that too. You know, streaming is very open. You can honestly be like working on commission art and then you do your stream. You know what I mean? Yeah, pretty much. Oh, okay, Pika, I see you. Okay, I see what you mean. No, that is actually very good. That's a very good thing to do. Got After Effects go to hell through. Oh my god. Go to through. Oh my god. Yeah, see? You can totally use streaming as motivation to kind of like do your thing. What did I do? I mean, I've drawn before, but I'm not a very commission person. I did open commissions and I have commissions to do actually still. Gilp. I do have commissions that I have worked on, but I've been pretty busy in my personal life and I have to get them done. Because I did do art commissions a while back, but yes, I think that is a very good way to motivate yourself to do stuff. You know what I mean? I'm gonna slap Miki stickers. That'll be funny. I would definitely open those. I would would definitely open stickers up to my new brand because there's a lot more little items that kind of go with the model I'm gonna have. See, Mickey model this. Maybe I sell one little sticker of my old model and then it die. And then it die. Yeah. But yeah, no, that's a really good idea to motivate yourself to do stuff, even if you don't really want to do streaming for full. I'm kind of talking a lot of stuff to motivate you to kind of be a content creator type of streamer. But you can use streams for anything you'd like. All right, I'm gonna snooze this third ad. This is the third ad I can snooze, so I can say goodbye. All right, ghosties. All right. Let me see. And also. And did someone say, oh, I had a question. How do you deal with latency and having people respond up to a minute after you said a thing? See, I'm really slow at reading stuff because I talk so much that I will look away. But latency, what is it? What's it called? Isn't it your bitrate? Isn't that what latency has to do with? No, it's just latency. Bitrate's different. Bitrate's how your stream looks, right? See, I still don't know what the F I'm doing and I've been streaming for a year. Like, what the flip? No, latency's different. I forgot how I was kind of playing with latency. Latency is delay. Yes. I had really bad latency actually back then. Oh my god, thank you. Oh wow, Sir Yewer, thank you so much for the sub. What the flip? What the flip? Now you're trapped here for a month. Sorry. Sorry to break it to you, buddy. But thank you so much. That's very, very sweet of you. Thank you. I will see you around, love. I will see you around. Stuck here for a month. What? Pika Met is such a right. I know, Pika Met. But thank you, Sir Yeedward. Thank you. But thanks. I got no idea how to deal Twitch. Let me get away with it. Hey, what the flip is going on? Ghosters! Yeah, well, thank you for the oh my gosh, thank you for the biddies, love. You have a great night, Furin Mizuki. This is a fun stream, and I definitely learned something. And it's always fun to watch and support. Oh, well, I really appreciate you so much. Chan Man, thank you so much for the biddies and the lovely words. Thank you. And so before we end the stream, I want to mention that today is my cake day, so I'll already have given me the best gift, which is your oh my god, happy birthday, happy birthday! Happy birthday, love! Oh my goodness! Happy birthday, Avery! Happy birthday, Avery! Thank you for coming in. I really appreciate you being here, Avari. I really do. You are a very, very sweet ghosty that always comes in to say hello to me, and I really appreciate you. So thank you, love. No problem. Here for the unhinged energies. Also, oh, thank you. Well, I'm glad. I hope to see you around somewhere, love. It was nice to meet you. And no need to make me blush. Oh, we're making a ghosties blushing at each other. What the flip? Oh, Rizzy ghosties in here tonight. Hold on a minute. But I'm gonna send you guys to a lovely other VTuber. Let me see what's going on. Oh my, Queso is streaming, but I've tried to raid Queso and it doesn't really work. Thank you, Pika. I'm glad. Thank you, the Spirit Guides. Thank you. Yes, we all say happy birthday. We all say happy birthday. Yay! Happy birthday, Furin of wrong name. Yeah, no, it's Avari. Happy birthday, Avari. Well, I hope you have a great birthday. We're gonna raid someone. I'm gonna take a look. See, hold on a minute. I have so many ASMR streamers in here tonight. What's going on? Hold on. I'm gonna search up VTuber. Alright, ghosties. Normally we stalk our prey. I love stalking my prey before I raid. But we're not gonna do that today. I'm just gonna send you to VTuber. Here, let's do someone. I'm gonna look for someone. Hold on. Looking at VTuber tag. I love looking through these. I'm gonna jump you guys. Here, there's more ASMR. You guys want ASMR in your ears? You guys want ASMR in your ASMR stream? I'll do another one, but it's just me like pretty much joking around. It's not actual ASMR. I don't got that deal like the 3D mic. I don't know what those things are called. Like they rub inside of your earlobes. You know what I mean? But here, let me see here. Let me see you ghosties. All right. I'm gonna throw you ghosties at VTuber. I always throw you guys at EN though, because I'm also EN VTuber. All right. This person's model looks really cool. I hope it's gonna let us raid them. Hold on. They look super cool. Hold on, I'm gonna raid Nuke. Wait, is this a stream? Yes, it is. Oh, it just has no title. All right, Ghosties. I'm going to raid this lovely VTuber. My raids, we always go bark at them. Let's just make sure it works. All right, it's working. All right, Ghosties. It was so nice meeting so many of you, Ghosties, and I'm so glad that I got to talk about my experiences and stuff. I'm gonna post this VOD onto my YouTube. Mow, mow, mow. Raid Iron Mouse. I don't think their settings allow me to. Sadly, I don't think they do. I would love to though, but I don't think so. I've tried before, but bye. Yes, I know, new Ghosty, a new model coming soon, I know. But Ghosties, it's so lovely to meet so many of you, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your night. If you want to see my schedule somewhere for my upcoming streams in the weeks, I have a Twitter where I post my schedule, and I post my schedule on my Discord as well. Alrighty, alrighty. But go bark at this lovely VTuber. It was nice to meet you, Ghosty. See you next week. Bye, 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 bye. Bye. Oh, hello, Monkey Mang. Bye, 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 bye. Oh, I was waiting to come out for a minute.